What up, Mule Wanderer here. I was just organizing all my white cards and putting them in a container, and I was just, all my boxes like this, I haven't separated the colors because if I want to study that set, that location, I don't want the colors dispersed. So I went through about 5 boxes of used cards to do it. And I was just checking in here to see if I had any plastic wrap decks that hadn't been opened. And then I realized I did the unboxing most recently. All I did was the booster packs. I didn't open any of these packs. And I just opened this to see because it had a white mana in front or something. And I wanted to see if it was mana. And when I opened the package, I just took a quick glance. It was all real cards. Let me see what the first one was. What made me wonder what it was. Yeah. Yeah, it's a mana here. But they're real cards. So I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can and open these, and then maybe give you a glimpse of the white cards I was pulling. So let's see what we got. Core. Birds. Instant. Spiders. Kozilek's presence warped the land, stripping away layer after layer. So this is an Innistrad, but it seems like the Eldrazi have already attacked. I thought this was older than the Eldrazi. Show some of these. Kozilek's Channeler, Eldrazi creature. Set that to the side. Put that with the rest of the Eldrazi. Another Eldrazi creature, a real one. That's 7/5. Beautiful artifact. Hedron Archive. Adds 2 to the mana pool or sacrifice it, draw 2 cards. You've begun to understand the Hedron's true purpose, said Ujin. The Eldrazi can be imprisoned. And how did that work out last time? Asked Jace, our blue mage. Yeah, because I still didn't really, I forgot if I ever knew what the Hedrons did. I just know they're everywhere. Elemental. Oh, just drop some cards. Okay. Artifact creature, Hedron Crawler. Artifacts. This is pretty interesting. Even though I think somebody made it known that you can't really get a planeswalker in these. I figured I wasted my money. Alright. Hopefully this is mana. Let's see. I have a few cards here in the open. Let's see what they are. A Griffin. Werewolf. Oh, these are my dogs. I took all my dogs out. Griffin. Okay, so I'll sit that in a special pile there. I'm pretty sure these are all mana. Let's just take a quick look though. Yeah, they're all mana. These look powerful. They're beautiful. Okay, so put them over here, grab one of these. And out front we have a land. It's not a basic, I don't think. Let's see, are these cards? They're all non-basic lands. Green and white. tranquil experience. Despite the chaos of the Royal and the devastation of Eldrazi's Zendikar, is a world of breathtaking beauty. That's what I was just saying. It's a beautiful place. So, if these were land, yeah, put the land here with those, okay? And move these, and move these cards up. I'll pull out the first thing to the side over here. They got the boosters I opened in the other one. Separate them right there. Alright, we got 2 packs, or 1 pack left. Okay. Alright. Now what we got is an angel out front. Okay, let's see what we got. This is kind of nice. 5/5 creature angel, Aegis angel. Got flying. When it enters the battlefield, another permanent gains indestructible for as long as you control this. I'm put that to the special pile. That's going with the rest of my whites. Sarah Angel, there's my girl. Stasis Snare. Oh, I'm sitting here going. I can't separate all of these. If it ain't a dang Griffin, I'm putting it in here.
Track down signs of any possible danger. If I found any, blow up the Stargate. Well, I found some.
Well, your bonus is tomorrow he's going to send it back to Earth, along with a shipment of that mineral they want here. And when that thing goes off, it's going to cause an explosion 100 times more destructive than that bomb upon is capable.
I'll intercept that bomb before you can send it through. Why wasn't I told this? Because there wasn't any reason to tell you, Kowalski. You weren't even supposed to be here. You were all going to go right back through with Daniel. I was going to stay behind alone and blow up the Stargate, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
It's the gate on Earth.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not even looking at these. I'm just looking for whites. Let's do this.
But since you don't know how to get us back, we don't have that option, do we?
Wow, that was weird. I was listening to the movie because I spent the whole time looking for whites, separating whites. So I seen the whites, and none of them were Griffins. Sarah. The Sphinx. It's weird, the Griffins are everywhere I turn. Trying to see if I can learn anything about them. I went and bought Dragon Age Inquisition because I heard a girl talking about werewolves possibly having roots coming from griffins somehow. I guess if you say a griffin is a bird and a cat mixed, a man and a wolf mixed. But I wasn't paying attention. It was on my watch later list, and I had my watch later playing so I could have some list in the background while I read. And I heard her talking about that crap. Talking about some scientist doing something, saying griffins were afraid of the daylight. It was weird. Alright, this is the last little bit in this box, and then I'll show you what I was doing. Look at that. How you fight that? The wolf. Wow, put a 1/1 counter on a creature, put 2 1/1s on another creature, and 3 1/1s on a third creature. Tie a mouse under a bridge and your cabbages will triple in size. Wolf Spirit. Wolf Spell. I hope nobody getting mad about this. I literally not looked at a scene in this movie, Stargate, and I guarantee it's about at the end. Because the whole time I've been shuffling, picking out white cards. And now I'm done. I was just doing this little thing to show what I've been doing. And my mind is not here. I like Evolving Wilds. That's a famous card. Okay. So these go here. Alright. And this was just one card that I decided I'd snatch one card out of a set. And I just picked this white man. I'm going to take a look at it, I guess. Alright, so these are special. They're going to go in the box with the whites. Because that's where I had the rest of the wolf cards anyway. Not here. Over there, that's just a plastic bag with 2 Pokemon books on top of it. 2 manuals. On a bunch of crates of books. Alright. Here we go. My friend, all of these are whites, and none of these are in any of the boxes that I bought. All these across the bottom are white permanents. Alright, let's see. All these across the bottom are white permanents, and here are just some manas separated by that, and all of these are my specials. The special of the day. This is actually going to go on this stack. What are they? For the most part, they are freaking griffins. Hold on, I think, no, that might be wrong. Let's see, are they down here? No, they're, yeah, that's not right. These aren't those. One of these are. I bet it's this last one. Yeah, this is the stack. Put all of these back. 1 second. Whoa. Sorry. I'm misorganized. It's horrible. Sometimes I cry myself to sleep. I'm just going to put them all here, I guess. These were some Eldrazi's and stuffs. Alright, put these away. Alright, check it out. Putting these here. They're not all griffins. But out of the white cards, the only things that were constant were some angels, maybe some cats, and griffins. It's a little weird because I know there's a lot of stuff out there. And if I seen something memorable that I remember from 2012 when I used to play, I set that in the stack. But let's just look. Alright. Take these first ones. I haven't even looked at them. I just see that it say Griffin and throw it in the stack. So we got it. You guys can look at it. I gotta go fast. Just pause it. Take a look at it. I'll make another video about it. See what I can learn. Assault Griffin. Mana. Oh, some of the monocolored that had white. I wanted to be able to put them somewhere and use them. Sunspire Griffin. I don't know what that's doing here. Fledgling Griffin. White monos. And the blue. I gotta throw that in the blue thing. Alright, Courier Griffin. Cetessin Griffin. Griffin Protector. All this that I've been loving and seeing running into griffins everywhere. I don't know what happened. I had a video. I must have accidentally deleted it when I was making the playlist of all the different game series. I had a video where I fought a griffin on Final Fantasy 15, and I cannot find it. That's when I first started kind of running into him. And then I ran into the griffin on The Witcher first, matter of fact. So, The Witcher, I fought the griffin, and then in the wild, I ran into it one on Final Fantasy 15. I've been reading Harry Potter, and like that night or the next night I was reading, it was talking about Gryffindor. His house is Gryffindor, and they always act like he the best. This the best house. And then the new Somerset Isles expansion come out. One of the 2 trailers, the commercials, as soon as it start out, you see griffins flying across the ocean to the island. So I'm like, I want to learn. It's something to be learned about griffins. This was an artifact, but it was just so epic. It's a rhinoceros that's tall with steel plates on board. Putting these in the second stack. Okay, Silver Claw Griffin. Want to read these texts and stuff. See what I can learn, what I can glean, or what I can deliriumize. They say I got paranoia, so I just grabbed this to see what it say. I already read it though. The mind is perfectly capable of creating its own monsters. I don't know why this is in there. These didn't belong there. I must have set some in there by accident. Looks like that's what I did, set some in there by accident. Okay, I make a third stack. Stuff that need to get out of this stack. This griffin goes here. And I realized this has a monkette on it. Now this was in a used box, so I might have more monkettes than I know about. None of these are griffins. Griffin Sentinel. Decorated Griffin. Oh, and also Pegasus and unicorns are going in there. I got some stories to tell about Pegasi and unicorns. I actually saw. I can't tell you the story. It was wild. So I know they exist. And wherever they come from, where white is supposedly pure or whatever, is it heaven or something? I don't know. I'm curious about that. So the Pegasuses and Griffins go in there. That's why on Assassin's Creed, if you watch the video I posted like a day or 2 ago, when I started a new game, I wasn't talking though, and it gives you 500 points on the Creation Club on some of these games like Fallout or Skyrim Special Edition. I use my 500 to get a unicorn. Figure it could be like the same thing as a Pegasus. How you think a unicorn show up somewhere out of the ordinary unless it fly or teleport or something? Creature. Silver Claw, but I've done no research. I grabbed this because it's a devil. Yeah, Angelic Wall. And I grabbed this because it looked cool. Creature gets 2 to defense and tap it and prevent 1 damage that would be dealt to creature or player. 2 mana. Well, what's that say? 2 mana. Attach this to creatures you control. I just made 1 more stack. Alright, this was brought back nostalgia. This was one of the cards I would play when I first came out in the game. Attacking doesn't cause them to tap. I guess they turned that into Vigilance, but it was before then. This is a Hipparion. Cannot be assigned to block a creature with power 3 or greater unless you pay an additional mana. Someone once said the Hipparions are to warriors what Aether are to Sky Knights. Don't believe it. Then we got another Griffin. And then this is powerful. Season Marshal. What it do is it taps whenever you use it. You pick any creature and tap them. That means their owner can't use them till their next turn or something. Well, I was in a position to use it against somebody who had a 25 or something. Like, it's attacking power. If it would have hit you, it would have killed you. The game went on like 2 or 3 hours after he summoned it, because every turn I would tap it with the Season Marshal. It was weird how it went. I think he was to my left. I don't remember how it worked, because he had to get the chance to attack. Maybe I did something else then. But we ended up losing because I gave up after about 2-3 hours. I gave up and let him start attacking us. And then when we was walking out of the college, this dude stopped me. He was like, I know we lost, but I never seen anybody do the game like what you did. I never seen nobody. I'm impressed. And I was brand new. I was just getting to use old ass cards, but this was it. Another Griffin. Some a mana. I don't know what's this one here. Mana. Oh, wolf. This is the stack that I did in my last unboxing, I guess. And I had a griffin, but I took all the wolves. I figured it was wolf season. A werewolf. That's a werewolf. Wolf horror. Wolf. A devil. A hound. Make me want to go buy a damn dog. Elemental hound. A wolf on fire. Some kind of mana. Alright, we're back in the this last little part here. Griffin, assault griffin. 3-2. I noticed these griffins don't have much power. The mana, these was all in a stack together, so I just grabbed them. The mono colored, I mean. And then we got a processor I need to put with my Eldrazi's in my blue box. Mono colored. Mono or poly? Griffin Sentinel again. Cistescent Griffin, Griffin Sentinel. Alright, these were all in a row. In the used box, these are like the first set, I think. The first set that Magic came out with. They were Japanese themed. Nakagawa, I think. No, that's Shoko Nakagawa. I forget what it's called. Kamigawa. I used to try to collect and get what I could, but it was so hard to find them. I only ended up with like 4 or 5, maybe 10 good cards. Spirits. And then a few more. Abby Griffin. The darkness crawls with vampires and ghouls, but we are not without allies. Oh, and on the Harry Potter movie, what was it, The Prisoner of Azkaban? Or was it the one before that? The Chamber of Secrets, maybe? The Griffin would show up. And, yeah, the Chamber of Secrets, the Griffin, they disrespected the Griffin in the beginning. He attacked Draco, the bad little boy. That's why they sent Hagrid to Azkaban. They tried to execute the Griffin. Harry them set it free. But it would show up and defend them against, like, malicious things. So Gryffindor is the house. The Griffin will fight against the blackness. Then they gave me a whole bunch of these foreign cards. I got an Eldrazi drone. Loyal Pegasus. Can't attack or block alone. Even if I should die in the saddle, she would not let me fall to the ground. Griffin Dream Finder. I was curious about this. It must be Nyx. When it enters the battlefield, return target enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Some griffins are able to pluck mystic auras from the aether that are hidden from other immortals. 2 of them. Loyal Pegasus. Cistescent. A giant. I just grabbed this because it looked like Titan. I've been playing Final Fantasy 15 lately. Fox Cleric. I had this. From Kamigawa. This looked like it's Kamigawa. Alright, 2 more cards, and they're just 2 Hyashino and a Human Warrior. Alright, now this has only been 24 minutes, and I done opened like 15 packs of stuff. And I'm going to do a video where I go through all these whites and try to pick some traits out. See what I can find, but yeah, that's what I've been working on since this movie started, and I believe he's in the final fight right now. But I just watched this like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I ain't missing nothing. I put these specials over here, since I got 2 dividers. I put these that need further attention there. I'm sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing. I said I put the specials, no, these are Griffins. I guess I put the specials here, the ones that need special attention in between these 2 cardboards. The rest of these must be the mana. Yeah, these are the mana, and the rest of these are the white cards. and the white cards that I went through, all my used boxes. And I still don't forget, these were the used boxes. 1, 2, and the third one is there. 1, 2, and then I ended up sifting them over. I haven't gone through. I'm not separating nothing from my Ixalans. These are my Nixes, I think, and this is pretty much empty. And then down here, I got the 2 Origins I just unboxed. This is my Amonkhet, half of it, and Our Devastation, the other half. But I still got my Rivals of Ixalan, my Starter Blue, and I think it has a deck in here that's green. That's not opened. No, it's red. It's a red deck. It's not open. But yeah, I'm just in here having a good old time, being weird. I'm sorry about this. I'll just holler at y'all, okay? Alright.